What is law? What is law, or what is a law or some law? We have laws everywhere. What is law? What is law? Law can be defined as a regulation or a rule. A regulation or a rule. An instruction of a guidance. That is what law is. In accordance to how we define it, we as humanity are defining it. But one thing we have to know, that what we call as law, for a law to be a law, it has to appear natural. There is no law which comes out of a concept. There is no law that comes out of a concept. A law is something or some regulation which appears natural. That is a law. Appearing natural, not created by men here, not manipulated by men. It appears natural, meaning that it cannot be broken. No one can go against it. And we have government laws, we have religious laws. And someone may ask, how can they not be broken? This is what happens. When you break a government law and no one sees you, nothing happens to you. They are not laws. Laws can never be broken. If you break a religious law and everyone sees you, nothing happens. Nothing happens. They are not laws. Laws cannot be broken. If a concept is a law, it cannot be broken. Immediately you go against it. Either you are seen by somebody or not. Either you are seen by somebody else or not. Immediately you go against it. It works against you, with or without witnesses. That is what a law does. All these laws outside here of physical concepts, these physical concepts we call laws here, they are not laws because they can be broken. The government laws can be broken, not unless someone sees you, you are in trouble. But if nobody sees you, you can break the laws from the time you are 18 years to your old age, as far as nobody sees you. Religious laws, you can break them in front of everybody, in front of everyone, and nothing happens. You can break them from when you are born until the day you die. Nothing happens. Laws are natural. Laws are laws of nature. Laws of nature, no one can go against them. No one can break them. Laws of the universe. What you call as laws of the universe. When you go against them, they work against you. You can't break them. When you break them, They break you down. With or without witnesses. Laws of the universe. One example of the laws of the universe is this one. This is the law of nature, law of universe. What you give is what you receive. This is a law. Nobody can do nothing about it. Nobody, no one can do nothing about it. It is a law. What you give is what you receive. It is a law. What you think is what you become. What you expect is what you receive. These are laws of nature. No one can go against them because they are working accordingly. Let me tell you, laws of nature, they cannot be broken. What you give is what you receive. There's nothing you can do about it. That is it. It is a law. What you think of and what you think is what you become. What you conceive is what you perceive. What you expect is what you receive. No one. These are laws. They are all laws naturally occurring. Natural. This is what you have to know about natural laws of nature. Laws of nature. One thing with the laws of nature. No human created the laws of nature. They existed. Therefore, if they existed before you were born and they were not created by man, somebody else, a higher power, a higher energy is controlling them. These ones, they cannot. Laws of nature, they cannot be manipulated by anybody else. They cannot be changed. That's why I'm telling you that we are not in control of them. Those are what laws are. If it is said that what you give is what you receive, you can't change it. Where will you go to change it? It's not in books. Laws are not in books. Well, anything that is in any book or written down, it is a concept. It is not a law. Law is something that governs. Law is something that governs. And it is what it is. You cannot manipulate it. When it is said what you give is what you receive back, it is that. No matter how you change it here, like what you give is what not you receive back. You can change it here, but it works. Laws and concepts are two different things. All what we have here are moral concepts, not laws. There are moral concepts, not laws. They don't govern anything. They are moral concepts, not laws. They are traditions. They are not laws. Laws and tradition, they are two different things. Traditions is what is carried in from generation to generation. You cannot do this, you cannot do this. This one is bad, this one is good. Law, what you call as law, it does not know bad or good. When you are told that what you give is what you receive back, it is what it is. It's not only giving out good to receive good. Even if you give out bad, you receive bad. When you give out good, you receive the good. When you give out the evil, you receive back the evil. This is what laws does. What you think is what you become. It is that. Either you think good or you think evil. What you call as laws or law is not biased. That's why it governs accordingly, cannot be manipulated or interfered with. It works, it purpose accordingly, without anyone preventing, manipulating it, or changing it. That is what a law is. All these other things are concepts, moral concepts. When you are told not to fornicate here, let me tell you, it's not a law. That's why everybody else is fornicating and nothing is happening. Stop your superstitions. Stop your superstitions. No one has never fornicated. No one. Even a single person. And everyone else is breathing. Even those who lead you in religions, they have fornicated. And they pretend to be the top of the ladder of the angels. Laws and commandments are two different things. In commandments, you are commanded to be this. Commandments are commands. You have to be this. You have no choice. You cannot be this. Laws do not command that you have to be this and not this. Laws, they are just there to accelerate that out of free choice and to manifest that out of free choice. It is not biased because laws are made by God. They are not biased because God is not this and not that. I create light and darkness. I bring good and evil. I, the Lord God, doeth them all. God can, if he creates light and darkness, he cannot create laws to fight the darkness. God is not biased because there's nothing God is not. Nothing exists outside of God. The outside of God does not exist. God is not biased. And as he is not biased, even God's laws are not biased. They are just as God.